Our gospel today is about the literal healing of two blind men. But our first reading from the book of the prophet Isaiah speaks not only about the healing of the blind, but also about the deaf. And it gives me the feeling that the prophet means it not literally but figuratively. Matalinghaga. He is prophesying an oracle about the coming time na yun daw mga bingi makakarinig. They will be healed of their deafness. But they will be able to hear the words of a book. Matalinghaga. He also speaks about the blind being made to see again. But they will see in order to have a glimpse of hope in the midst of gloom and darkness. Matalinghaga din. The prophet is speaking about a coming time of fulfillment when the poor and the lowly will rejoice finally. Bakit? He is listing down the reasons. One, he says, because the tyrant will be no more and the arrogant will fade away. And two, because those who are alert to do evil will be cut off. He is referring to those in power who use the law as a weapon against their enemies. Those whose mere instructions can get innocent people jailed. Those who can get even the lawyers who are defending them ambushed, EJK'd, or eliminated. As you can sense from the prophet's words, none of what is happening in the present time is new. Hindi na bago yan. Basahin ninyo sa book of Ecclesiastes. Sinabi na rin yan, sabi niya, what has been will be, what has been done will be done. Nothing is new under the sun. There is one person whom these words of the prophet remind me of. She is a lady senator who has languished in jail for the past 4 years already, while the non-bailable criminal charges against her remain under trial and they remain unresolved. She has not been allowed to even participate virtually in the hearings in the Senate, in spite of the fact that she is a duly elected legislator in the country. I can only hope and pray that our country's judicial system can still function justly and fairly, that the judges handling her cases find the courage to bring them finally to a resolution before all the convicted felons who have been made to testify against her would have died. Nangamatay na ang tumistigo sa bilibid. I hear that several of the earlier judges assigned to handle her cases have inhibited themselves, obviously dahil sa takot, afraid of displeasing higher authorities, and thereby causing a further delay on the judicial decision. Hindi ba kasabihan natin, justice delayed is justice denied? Merong isang Japanese story tungkol sa 3 wise monkeys that I prefer to entitle 3 stupid monkeys. We often see them portrayed on paperweights. They are sold in airports as souvenirs in airport shops. The first monkey is covering its eyes. The second monkey is covering its ears. The third monkey is covering its mouth. At merong nakasulat na inscription sa base nung tatlong unggoy. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Sabi nila, ang kasabihan na ito is supposed to be a wise counsel about the need to avoid being exposed to evil. If you want to grow in wisdom daw, avoid evil. Are we not warned every now and then by the MTRCB about the material that people are about to watch? Especially children. Di ba, minsan manonood ka, may warning muna, patnubay ng magulang ay kailangan. The following program is rated SPG. Strict parental guidance is advised. It may contain themes, obscene language, violence, scenes of horror, sex, or drugs that are not suitable for younger audiences. Di ba? Naririnig nyo yan? I wonder if the Philippine Congress has ever thought of applying MTRCB ratings sa mga pinapanood ninyo sa social media. Pati na ang e-sabong. Legal yan. Did they even think of rating e-sabong, for example, as SPG for children before at least deciding to give it a legal franchise? Sinong magliligtas sa ating mga kabataan at mga bata from engaging in such addictive things that they are constantly exposed to online? Akala ko ba ayaw nyo nang ma-addict ang mga bata? Is it really good enough to just tell people that if they want to protect their children, all they need to do is, anak, close your eyes. Anak, close your ears. Anak, close your mouth. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Abay siguro, kung mga unggoy tayo. If we were just monkeys, obviously, that is all that we can do before evil. Bakit? Unggoy ba tayo? Are we monkeys? If we are truly the intelligent creatures that we claim to be, then we should know that we should not turn a blind eye or a deaf ear or a silent mouth before evil. Tandang-tanda ko pa, seminarista pa ako, may natutunan akong isang kantang Cebuano. Hindi gaanong popular, hindi katulad ng Usahay or Matudnila. Isang Cebuano song na ang pamagat ay Buta. Anong ibig sabihin ng buta? Bulag, blind. Let me say it first in Cebuano. Sabi ng kanta, don't worry, bibigyan ko kayo ng translation. Pagkadaghan sa nahigmata, nga nangandoy pang matulog, kay mas tamis ang magdamgo sa mga dili tinuod. Ang saksi sa kamatuoran, mupiyong lang kasagaran, ug mag-antos lang nga pasipadan ang gugma ug kaangayan. And the refrain says, buta kita sa pagpakabana, buta kita sa luha, ugway pulos ang hayag sa atong mga mata, kon sa kasing-kasing magpabilintang buta. Translate. Okay. Here is a rough English translation. How many people with wide open eyes are actually asleep? They would rather remain asleep because it is more pleasant to dream of things that are untrue. Many of those who witness the truth would rather close their eyes. They do not care that the dignity and the rights of their fellow human beings are being trampled upon. We turn a blind eye to sufferings. We turn a blind eye to the tears of others. Of what use is there? Of what use is the light in your eyes? Of what use is the light in our eyes if within our hearts we are to remain blind?